All right, let's say we want to graph the polynomial f of x equals to negative x to the power fourth minus 3x cubed plus 4x. And basically we're going to get all the relative extrema, the maximum, minimums, all like that. Let's look at the graph and see if we can answer the question. So let's go to the home screen, click on graph, and let's put in the correct function there. Is negative x squared, negative x to the power 4. So let me add negative x. Use the caret key, like that. Right. Then I got minus 3x to the power 3. And actually I'm going to press enter here. That's not the complete graph. All right, I need to add a plus 4x in there. So to get this graph back, I'm just going to double click on the expression, and let's go ahead and add the 2x. Or was it a 4x? I believe it was a 4x. Let me double check. Press enter. Yeah, it was a 4x. So let's go ahead and double click on this one more time. And let's change that 2 to a 4. All right, so there's the graph we want. All right, so we can get a local minimum or maximum by using tools in Inspire. So let's press menu, press analyze graph, and as you can see, there's a minimum tool. So I'm going to use that in this lower part here where I have a minimum, a local minimum here. So I'm going to press on either side of it, and there it is. That's my local minimum. Okay, and I can get a local maximum the same way. Press analyze graph, go to maximum, and I go to where there is a maximum or local maximum. In this case, it's an absolute maximum because it is absolutely the highest question on the graph there. Right, but we do have another maximum. So I'm going to go to graph, go to maximum. All right, the graph just finds the maximum, the local, whatever is highlighted, it finds the maximum of that interval, and it's up to you to know whether something is an absolute maximum, which this point is. I'm going to change its color. Let's see, I'm going to go control, menu. And well, actually, I can't change it that way. I would have to go to menu and actions, and I'll have to go down a little further. All right, this taking more than I want. Let me just change the attribute and just make it the big dog. Okay, just make it a big. There. All right, just to make it a little more obvious there. Okay, so this is an absolute maximum here. Okay, this right here, this point right here is a local maximum. Okay, so I'm gonna give it a little like that. Okay, and then we have a minimum here. Now there's other ways. Here's another way we could have elected to do this. Okay, let's say we eliminate these points here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and delete these points. That one. Delete this one, this one. I could have also traced these using a trace function. So if I go to trace and I do a graph trace, and I can move the cursor along the graph with my arrow keys, press enter when I get to somewhere when it tells me. Notice that it's telling me the zeros. It tells me the minimum. It's giving me another maximum. So, and I think I see another 0. So you can actually use the trace tool. A lot of times you can get away with that, and it'll show you all of the extrema for a particular graph. Especially, especially one like this one. So I'm just go ahead and show some of those points there. We have 3 zeros. We have one of them's a local max. There's another one's an absolute max, and this one's absolute minimum. And so You can either use the trace tool, or you can use your analyze tools with the minimum and max.